up loud, let the system ignite. We don't bend, we don't break in the fight. Boots on the ground, I don't walk, I march. Cold stare sharp like a blade in the dark. Pressure build up when the crowd get loud. Every step hit hard, make the whole place bow. I've been forged in heat where the weak don't last. Every scar on my skin got a story to blast. No retreat when the siren cries. Stand tall, 10 toes when the tension rise. Feel that rumble under your feet. Heartbeat sync with the kick and the beat. When the baseline knock like a battering ram. We don't fold, we expand. Unbreakable, we stand in the fire. Unshakable, we rise even higher. No fear in the face of the storm. We built for the pressure, we born to perform. Unbreakable, fist to the sky. Unstoppable, ready to ride. When the whole world try to divide, we locked in tight, unified. Hands up high when the drums collide. Let the floor shake side to side. When the bass hit deep inside, we alive, we alive. Back against walls, now I break them down. No crown on my head, but I own this town. Every doubt get crushed in dust. Every critic fade when they talk too much. Fast tongue twist like a loaded clip. Bars hit heavy, make the whole room flip. Foot on gas, no brakes involved. If the gate lock shut, then the lock gets solved. I don't flinch when the lights flash red. I charge ahead, no fear, no dread. Weight on shoulders like iron plates. Still I move through the pressure gates. Feel that rumble under your chest. Every heartbeat pounding your vest. When the rhythm snap tight like a snare on crack, we attack, no turning back. Unbreakable, we stand in the fire. Unshakable, we rise even higher. No fear in the face of the storm. We built for the pressure, we born to perform. Unbreakable, fist to the sky. Unstoppable, ready to ride. When the whole world try to divide, we locked in tight, unified. Low lights flicker, breath gets slow. Feel that tension start to grow. Silence hang for a split second, then the drums come in like a weapon. Clap one, feel that snap. Clap twice, no holding back. 3 count rise, tension tight. Before we strike, boom, let the kick drum slam. Baseline hit like a thunderclap. Snare crack sharp like a gunshot blast. Energy spike, make the moment last. Crowd jump high when the hook come back. Every voice loud, no room for slack. Power surge through the amplifier. We burn out, we burn brighter. If they try to shut us down, we turn that silence into sound. If they try to dim our flame, we spark it up again. Unbreakable, we stand to the fire. Unshakable, we rise even higher. No fear in the face of the storm. We built for the pressure, we born to perform. Unbreakable, fist to the sky. Unstoppable, ready to ride. When the whole world try to divide, we locked in tight, unified. Yeah. Let the speakers shake the ground. Let that heavy bass resound. We don't crack, we don't fall. Steel spine standing tall. Heart stop, no fade away. We here to dominate. Unbreakable, say the name. Unbreakable. Yeah. Turn the lights down, let the bass ignite, crank it up now, we about to strike. What? If you feel that knock, let it ride all night. Step in the spot like a live grenade, mine is sharp, every line custom made. Quick with the tongue like a switchblade flick. Syllable stack, watch the whole crowd twitch. I don't mumble when I rumble with the rhythm I attack. Every bar snap tight like a strap on the pack. Calculated chaos when I enter the zone. Microphone shaking like it's made of stone. Built from pressure, never fold in a storm. Voice cut clean, but the pressure transform. Energy surge when I snap that scheme. Flip cadence twice in the same 16. Rack control steady, no stumble, no lag. Every punchline land with a heavyweight tag. From the floor to the rafters, the speakers strain. When the kick drum hit, you can feel that pain. Hit a rubber roll through your chest. Feel that pulse a pound in your vest. Hands up high when the tempo climb on the drop. We break the line, break the limit, tear it apart. Hit the system, straight to the heart. We don't stop when the sirens cry. We turn the spark into amplified fire. Break the limit, raise the roof. Hardcore truth in the booth. When the bassline crack like thunder outside, we collide, unified. When the drums go bang, shout. Let the whole block hang, clap. When the snare goes snap, no turn it back, no turn it back. Rapid fire flow when I pivot the pitch. Switch lanes quick like a glitch in a switch. Triple time run, then I slow it down. Then explode when the hook come around. No gimmick, no mask, no cap on effect. Every word raise an edge when I'm riding the track. Heavy stomp rhythm in a crunk stale chant. Crowd yelling back when I raise one hand. Lyrical assault with a surgical aim. Every consonant crisp, every vowel in a flame. I bend the pocket, then break the mold. Breath hit hot like a furnace roll. No mercy mode when the lights flash red. I double the tempo inside your head. From a whisper to a roar and a half bar spin. Then I slam that cadence hard again. Feel that tension twisting. Rise like sweat drip down from the heat and the lights. When the kick drum drop to a halftime crawl, then we bring it back full throttle. Break the limit, tear it apart. Hit the system, straight to the heart. We don't stop when the siren the sub below. Crowd hold breath in the undertow. Silence stretch for a split second, freeze in the hi-hats. Tease, snare roll tight, tick, 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 tick. Hard, ready, quick, feel that kick, kick. Count, rise, eyes, don't resist. On 4, unleash, boom. Let the low end surge. Floorboard shake when the kicks converge. Hands in the air when the chant come back. Every voice loud, no slack. Energy spike like a live wire snap. Stage lights flash in the red blue rap. Momentum heavy, no break, no coast. When the drop hit hard, that's when we boast. If they doubt what we bring to the mic, we ignite that spark towards the sprite. If they try to mute the sound, we amplify on the ground. Break the limit, tear it apart, apart. Hit the system, straight to the heart, the heart. We don't stop when the sirens cry. We turn that spark into amplified fire. Break the limit, raise the roof. Hardcore truth in the booth. When the bassline crack like thunder kill a line, we survive, amplified. From the front to the back, let it ring. Every voice in the venue sing. No fade, no slow decline. Hard stop, end of the line. Hard stop. Yeah. Crank it up, let the ground react. Step back, we about to attack. When the kick drum hit, no turning back. Walk in the booth like a spark to a fuse. Mind on sharp, I don't pick and choose. Every syllable placed with a sniper's aim. Fast twitch flow, I ignite the frame. Switch cadence quick, then I snap it in half. Double time burst, then I cut that in half. Break control tight when I stack that scheme. Internal rhyme twist to a 16. From a whisper tone to a bark real loud. Then I flip that pitch just to shock the crowd. Calculated chaos in every bar. Precision cut clean like a racing car. No filler lines, every word got weight. Hit so hard, make the speakers vibrate. Back to back punches, relentless grind. Heavy stomp rhythm with a razor mind. Feel that tension climb your spine. Pulse sync up with the bass line. Hands rise when the tempo spike. On the drop we strike. Detonate, let it blow. Overload, let it go. When the low end slam like a thunder roll. We control the whole console. Detonate, raise the roof. Truth hit hard in the booth. When the chant come back in a tidal wave, we don't cave, we behave like a right brigade. Jump when the snare go crack. Shout, never hold it back. Stomp, let the whole floor shake. No mistake. Rapid fire pattern when I pivot the pitch. Switch flow lanes with a glitch on switch. Triplet run, then a pause for effect. Then a sudden impact with a full on wreck. I bend the pocket, stretch the beat, then land right back on the 2 and 3. Voice cut raw through a dense drum mix. Consonant snap like a bundle of sticks. No mercy mode when I'm locked in stride. And the G surge like a live wire ride. From a calm low tone to a roar real quick. Then a clean enunciation, razor slick. Lyrical torque when I twist that phrase. Every vowel shaped in a blaze. Stage lights flash when I hit that scheme. Crowd yell back when I split that seam. Hear that roll in the snare line climb. Feel that heat in the primetime shine. Halftime dip, then we surge full speed. Adrenaline feed. Detonate, let it blow. Overload, let it go. When the low end slam like a thunder roll. We control the whole console. Detonate, raise the roof. Truth hit hard in the booth. When the chant come back in a tidal wave, we don't cave, we behave like a right brigade. Yeah. Low hum roll from the sub below. Crowd hold breath in the undertow. Minimal drums, just a ticking hat, then silent snap. Clap once, tension rise. Clap twice, no disguise. 3 count, tight pressure, peak on 4. Unleash. Boom, sub hit heavy and deep. Kick drum slam, make the concrete leap. Snare roll fast like a drum line rush. Energy spike in a crimson flush. Voices chant in a call and cry. From the floor to the upper sky. Momentum lock, no break, no drift. Every beat feel like a seismic shift. If they doubt what we bring tonight, we turn that doubt into raw ignite. If they try to shut the gate, we elevate. Detonate, let it blow. Overload, let it go. When the low end slam like a thunder collide, we ride the tide, amplified. Detonate, raise the roof. Truth hit hard in the booth. When the chant rebound like a battle drum, we become number 1. Yeah. From the front row to the backline crew, every voice loud, no mute on you. No fade, no slow decline. Hard stop, end of the line. Hard stop, end of the line. Yeah. Turn the volume up, let the place collide. Heart rate spike, beast inside. What? No fear, no place to hide. What? Step to the rack with a cold set stare. Chalk in my palms, fire in the air. Slow inhale, brace that core. Mind shut down, open that war. Multi-syllable mantra, locked and repeat. Pain translate in the raw heartbeat. Every rep heavy, every step precise. I in discipline. Pay the price from a quiet count. 1, 2, 3. to a primal roar. When I break that freeze, control the scent. Tension tight, explode up fast with kinetic might. No half effort, no halfway grind. Every muscle fiber aligned with the mind. Kick drum thump when the bar descend. Snare crack sharp when I ascend. Feel the tremor in your chest ignite. Tunnel vision, block the light when the tempo climb and the sweat drip down. On the drop, own the crown. Adrenaline overdrive, feel the surge. Baseline hit when the limits purge. When the low end slam like a thunder quake. We don't break. Adrenaline overdrive, hear the roar. One more rep, then one more. When the champ bounce back through sweat and grind. Unstoppable mind. Push. Let the place go clang. Run. When the kick drum bang. Rise. When the snare go snap. No turning back. Rapid fire focus when I grip that steel. Pressure peak, but I never kneel. Triple it breath, hold descend, explode back up to the very end. I bend that tempo like knees in a squat. Pause at the bottom, then give all I got. Voice cut raw through the gym floor mix. Every syllable land like bricks. Sweat drip heavy, but the will stay tall. When the baseline crawl, I don't stall. Halftime pause at the dead stop low. Then I power surge with a violent flow. No weak thoughts in a max load zone. Every set car flesh to stone. Hi-hats tick like a time bomb run. I don't stop to the set, done. Snare roll build like a war drum climb. Feel that heat in the primetime grind. 3 count deep, adrenaline peak. On 4 unleash. Boom, sub hit heavy and deep. Kick drum slam, make the concrete leap. Snare roll fast like a battle brigade. Energy sharp like a lifted blade. Voices chant and a calling cry from the racks to the ceiling high. Momentum lock, no quit, no drift. Every beat feel like a personal lift. If the weight feel like too much strain, turn it out in a raw campaign. If your lungs burn, that's the sign you redefine. Adrenaline overdrive, feel the surge. Baseline hit when the limits purge. When the low end slam like a thunder collide. We ride amplified. Adrenaline overdrive, hear the roar. One more rep, then one more. When the champ rebound through sweat and grind. Iron mind. Optimize. From warm up light to the final set. Pain temporary, no regret. Rack the weight, heart still prime. Hard stop, grind time, grind stop. Yeah. Turn it up, let the speakers scream. We about to tear through everything. If you feel that knock, let it ring. Step in the booth like a fuse to a spark. Mind razor sharp, every line leave a mark. Quick with the switch when I pivot the pitch. Flip that rhythm, then I double the stitch. Multi-syllable stack in a tight attack. Then I snap real slow, then I fire it back. Break control lock when I bend that scheme. Then I surge full throttle through a 16. Calculated venom in every phrase. Consonants cut through the drumline haze. From a whisper low tone to a bark real loud. Then I spike that cadence to shake the crowd. Internal rhyme twisted inside a grid. Every punchline slam heavy where it hit. Boom stomp rhythm with the crunk style shout. Raise one fist, let it thunder out. Feel that pressure in your rib cage pound. Hit that snare like a war drum sound. Hands up high when the tempo spike. On the drop, ignite. Venom frequency break the frame. Shockwave rush through the lane. When the low end slam like a thunder collide. We amplify. Venom frequency raise the roar. Get that door demand encore. When a champ rebound in a title tide. We don't hide, we electrify. Jump, let the whole place shake. Shout, no retreat, no break. Clap when the snare goes snap. No turning back. Rapid fire burst with a surgical aim. Flip cadence mid-bar, rewrite the frame. Triplet sprint, then a dead stop pause. Then a sudden impact with no applause. I ride ahead of the pocket beat. Then drag it back with a subtle retreat. Voice hit raw through a dense drum mix. Every vowel crisp when it lands like bricks. Stage lights flash when I twist that phrase. Crowd erupt in a crimson blaze. No filler lines, just grit and drive. Energy surge when the drums revive. Brisk steady even under load. Switch tempo quick when I shift that mode. From a tight compressed center attack to a wide stereo blast that cracks. Hit that roll in the hi-hat climb. Feel that heat in the primetime shine. Halftime dip, then we surge full speed. Adrenaline feed. Venom frequency break the frame. Shockwave rush through the lane. When the low end slam like a thunder collide. We amplify. Venom frequency raise the roar. Get that door demand encore. When the chant rebound in a tidal tide. We don't hide, we electrify. Yeah. Low rumble crawling under the stage. Crowd hold breath in a silent rage. Hi-hat ticking like a countdown clock. Then everything stop. Clap once, tension rise. Clap twice, fire in eyes. 3 count tight pressure peak. On 4, release. Boom, sub hit heavy and deep. Kick drum slam, make the floorboards leap. Snare roll fast like a marching line. Energy spike, right on time. Voices chant in a raw unison. Heavy stomping collision. Momentum lock, no break, no drift. Every beat feel like a seismic shift. doubt what we bring tonight, we flip that doubt into raw ignite. If they try to shut the gate, we elevate. Hey! Venom frequency break the frame, shockwave rush through the lane. When the low wind slam like a thunder collide, we ride amplify. Venom frequency raise the roar, hit that door to my man encore. When the chant rebound like a battle drum, we become number one. From the front row to the top tier crowd, every voice loud, wild and proud. No fade, no slow decline, hard stop, end of the line. Yeah. Turn it up, let the system overload. Crack the ground when the bass explode. What? We don't knock, we detonate mode. Step in the booth like a spark in a drought. One deep breath and the fire come out. Precision incision with venomous diction. Switch up the cadence and break the restrictions. Stack multi-syllables, rapid and tight. Then I drag them slow just to build up the hype. Internal collisions inside of a bar. Punchline land like a metal guitar. Chest full pressure, diaphragm locked. Every consonant snap when the hi-hats knock. From a whisper, low murmur to militant bark. Then I double time burst like a shot in the dark. No filler breath, every measure attack. I bend that tempo to snap it back. Boot stomp rhythm, aggressive stance. Crowd scream back when I raise that hand. Feel that tremor in your ribcage pound. Snare roll creeping with a war drum sound. Hands rise high when the tension spike. On the drop strike, chaos protocol. Break the chain, shockwave pulse through the brain. When the low when it slam like a thunder crash, we clash, full throttle smash. Protocol, raise the roar. Kick that door, demand encore. When the chant rebound like a riot call, we stand tall, never fall. Jump when the kick drum bang. Shout, let the whole crowd hang. Clap when the snare goes snap. No turning back. Rapid fire pattern with surgical aim. Flip that pocket and bend the frame. Triple a sprint then a pause. Freeze then accelerate with machine gun ease. Breath control tight in the pressure zone. Switch that tone from gravel to stone. Every vowel sharp when it slice that mix. Every bar stacked like a wall of bricks. I ride ahead of the beat then glide. Then land dead center right on the ride. Dynamic shift from calm to rage. Stage lights flash when I storm that stage. No gimmick talk, just grit and grind. Energy surge with a predator mind. With the drums halftime and the bassline crawl. I hold that tension and break the wall. Hi-hat ticking like a time bomb clock. Crowd hold breath when the rhythm stop. 3 count rise, adrenaline peak. On 4, unleash. Boom, sub hit, heavy and deep. Kick drum slam, make the concrete leap. Snare roll fast like a battle brigade. Energy cut like a sharpened blade. Voices chanting a call and cry. From the floor to the balcony sky. Momentum lock, no fade, no drift. Every beat feel like a seismic shift.
If they doubt what we bring tonight, we amplify twice as bright. If they try to block the flame, we rewire the game.
Chaos protocol, break the chain. Shockwave pulse through the brain. When the low wind slam like a thunder collide, we ride, amplify. Final call, raise the roar. Kick that door, demand encore. When the jam rebound like a battle drum, we become number one. From the front row to the back line crew. Every voice loud, we breaking through. No fade, no slow decline. Hard stop, end of the line. Yeah. Rack it up, plates on steel, heartbeat loud, that's how I feel. What? No excuses, this is real. Yeah. Step in the gym with a war face glare. Chalk in my palms, iron in the air. Bridge slow in, then I lock that core. Mind go dark when I step to the floor. Multi-syllable mantra repeat in my brain. Pain is a ladder I climb through strain. Every rep heavy, every sec clean. Laser sharp focus like a war machine. From a whisper count to a primal shout. Then I power that weight when I drive it out. Control the aggression in every descent. Explode up strong with full intent. No half speed, no halfway grind. Every muscle fiber aligned with the mind. Boot stomp rhythm with the baseline crack. Snare hit hard when I push that rack. Feel that pressure in your chest ignite. Vision tunnel block out the light. When the tempo spike and the sweat drip down. On the drop, on the crown. High mind state, lift it high. No retreat, no alibi. When the low end slam like a thunder collide. We don't break the break. High mind state, feel the roar. One more rep, then one more. When the champ bounce back in a battle cry. We amplify. Roar. When the kick drum bang. Grind. Let the place go clang. Rise. When the snare goes snap. No turning back. Push. When the kick drum bang. Grind. Let the place go clang. Rise. When the snare goes snap. No turning back. Rapid fire focus when I grip that bar. Veins stand out, pressure star. Triple it breath then a hold. Tight then explosive drive with all my might. Hop in that tempo like knees on a squat. To stand up strong with everything I got. Voice cut raw through the gym floor mix. Every vowel sharp like a stack of bricks. Sweat drip down but I never fold. Fire in my lungs, heart pure pure gold. Halftime pause at the bottom low, then surge back up with a power flow. No weak thoughts in a steel clad zone. Every rep carve, muscle in stone. When the beat drop heavy in the baseline crawl, that's when I give everything. That hi-hat tick like a time clock run. Feel that pulse when a set not done. 3 count deep, adrenaline peak. On 4, unleash. Boom, sub hit, shake the ground. Kick drum slam with a cannon sound. Stand roll fast like a war brigade. Energy sharp like a lifted blade. Voices chanting a call and cry. From the bench to the racks nearby. Movements unlock, no quit, no drift. Every beat feel like a burner lift.
If the weight feel heavy tonight, turn that doubt into raw ignite. If your body scream to stop, you rise on top.
Higher mind stay lifted high. No retreat, no alibi. Why? When the low wind slam like a thunder collide, we ride amplified. Higher mind stay to the roar. One more rep, then one more. When the champ rebound through sweat and grind, unbreakable mind. Yeah, from the warm-up set to the final grind. Steel and sweat, body and mind. No fade, no slow decline. Hard rack, yeah, end of the line. Hard stop. Yeah.
Lights low, heartbeat loud, waist stack stand up tall, proud.
What?
This that beast mode sound. Step to the bar with a predator stare. Knuckles tight, chalk in the air. Slow inhale, lock that brace. Tunnel vision, dominate space. Multi-syllable mantra, loop in my brain. Pain translate into power through strain. Every rep carved with mechanical form. Mind go cold, but the blood run warm from a whisper count. 1, 2 to a primal roar when I drive it through. Control the negative, tension tight. Explode up fast with kinetic might. No half reps, no weak grind. Iron discipline forged in the mind. Kick drum thump when the plates collide. Snare crack sharp when I push that ride. Feel that pressure in your spine align. Sweat drip down, but the focus shine. When the tempo climb and the pulse ignite. On the drop, strike. Beast mode voltage, power surge. Adrenaline spike when the bass emerge. When the low end slam like a thunderquake. We don't break. Beast mode voltage, feel the roar. One more set, then one more. When the champ bounce back through sweat and grind. Unbreakable mind. Push, let the plates go clang. Grind, when the kick drum bang. Rise, when the snare goes snap, no turning back. Rapid fire focus when I grip that steel. Pressure peak, but I never kneel. Triplet breath, hold descent, explode up strong to the very end. I bend that tempo like knees in a squat. Pause at the bottom, then give all I got. Voice cut raw through the gym floor mix. Every vowel land heavy like bricks. Sweat on the ground, but the will stay tall when the baseline crawl. I don't stall. Halftime dip in a dead stop freeze. Then I detonate reps with ruthless ease. No weak thoughts in a high-low zone. Every set turn, flesh to stone. When the hi-hats tick like a time clock run. I don't stop till the work get done. Hear that roll in the snare line climb. Feel that heat in the primetime grind. 3 count deep, adrenaline peak. On 4, unleash. Boom, sub hit heavy and deep. Kick drum slamming to concrete leap. Snare roll fast like a war parade. Energy sharp like a lifted blade. Voices chanting a call and cry. From the racks to the ceiling high. Mow him lock, no quit, no drift. Every beat feel like a personal lift. If the weight feel like too much load, turn that doubt into beast mode. If your lungs burn, that's the sign you redefine. Beast mode voltage, power surge. Adrenaline spike when the bass emerge. When the low end slam like a thunder collide, we ride amplified. Beast mode voltage here to roar. One more rep, then one more. When the champ rebound through sweat and grind. Iron mind, optimize. Yeah. From warm-up light to the final set. Pain temporary, no regret. Rack the weight, heart still prime. Hard stop, beast mode time.
Yeah, bar loaded like slow glow. Heartbeat sync with the undertow. What? This that Titan post flow. Step to the platform, eyes locked in. Chalk cloud rise when the grind begin. Slow inhale, brace that frame. Pain translate into power and flame. Multi-syllable mantra, loop in my brain. Pressure makes diamonds, carve through strain. Control descent with the tempo tight. Explode upward with kinetic might. From a quiet count, 1, 2 to a primal roar when I break through. Core engage, shoulder set, every drop of sweat. Earn respect, kick drum pound when the plates collide. Snare crack sharp when I press that ride. No hesitation, no halfway reps. Every movement precise and prepped. Feel that tremor in your spine align. Tunnel vision, razor mind. When the hi-hats climb and the tension rise on the drop. Energize.
Tighten pulse, feel the surge. Baseline hit when the limits purge. When the wind slam like a thunderquake, we don't break. Tighten pulse, hear the roar. One more rep than one more. When the chant rebound through sweat and grind, unbreakable mind.
Push, let the plates go clang.
Grind,
when the kick drum bang.
rise,
When the snare go snap.
no turning back.
Rapid fire breath when I grip that steel. Pressure peak, but I never kneel. Triple lick, inhale, hold, descend. Pause at the bottom, power ascend. I bend that rhythm like knees in a squat. Explode up strong with everything I got. Voice cut raw through the gym floor mix. Every consonant land like bricks. Sweat drip heavy, but the wheels stay tall. When the baseline crawl, I don't stall. Halftime drop at the failure zone. Then I rise back, carved from stone. No weak thoughts in a max load state. Every rep me define fate. Hi-hats tick like a time bomb run. I don't rack till the set done. Snare roll build like a battle drum climb. Feel that heat in the primetime grind. 3 count deep, adrenaline peak. On 4, unleash. Boom, sub hit heavy and deep. Kick drum slam, make the concrete leap. Snare roll fast like a war parade. Energy sharp like a lifted blade. Voices chanting a calling cry from the racks to the ceiling high. One man's unlocked, no quit, no drift. Every beat feel like a personal lift. If the weight feel like too much strain, turn it doubt into fuel for gain. If your lungs burn, that's the sign you redefine. You redefine. Tighten pulse, feel the surge. Baseline hit when the limits purge. Low and slam like a thunderquake. We don't break, hold it right. Tighten pulse, hear the roar. One more rep, then one more. When the chant rebound through sweat and grind, iron mind optimize, yeah. From first warm up to final set. Pain temporary, no regret. Rack it hard, still prime. Hard stop, tighten time.
Yeah, turn it up, let the floorboard quake. Line in the sand, no mistake. What? When the kick drum drop, it's an earthquake.
Stepping precise with a predator stare. Balls cut deep, leave a mark in the air. Fast with the tongue like a spark to a wire. Flip that rhythm, set the pattern on fire. Multi-syllable stack in a rapid attack. Then I snap to a halt, then I double it back. Breathe, lock tight when I bend that scheme. Then explode through the seam of a 16. Calculated aggression, no wasted breath. Every consonant strike like a sudden left. From a whisper low tone to a bark real loud. Then I pivot the pitch just to shake the crowd. Internal rhyme twisted, tight in a grid. Every punchline land heavy where it hit. Boom stomp rhythm with a crunk style chant. Raise one hand, whole section rip. Feel that pulse in your ribcage drum. Hit a snare like a war line hum. Hands up high when a tempo spike. On a drop,
Ignite.
war zone cadence, break the chain. Shock wave rolling through your brain. When the low end slam like a thunder strike, we ignite the night. War zone cadence, raise the roar. Kick that door, demand encore. When the chant rebound like a battle cry, we don't die, we multiply. Let a whole block shake, shout. No retreat, no break, clap. When the snare goes snap, no turning back. Rapid fire flow with a surgical aim. Flip cadence mid-bar, rewild the frame. Triple it burst and a pause so clean. Then a hard full stop. In between, I ride the pocket ahead of the beat. Then drag it back with a subtle retreat. Voice hit raw through a heavy drum wall. Every vowel sharp when I answer the call. Stage like flash when I snap that phrase. Crowd erupt in a red lit blaze. No gimmick style, just grit and drive. Energy spike when the drums revive. Breath control steady under pressure load. Shift tempo quick when I change the mode. From a tight compressed tone in the center of mix to a wide stereo. Bust the hits like bricks. Hit that roll in the snare line climb. Feel that heat in the primetime shine. Halftime dip, then we surge full speed. Adrenaline feed. War zone cadence, break the chain. Shock wave rolling through your brain. When the low end slam like a thunder strike, we ignite the night. War zone cadence, raise the roar. Kick that door, demand encore. When the chant rebound like a battle cry, we don't die, we multiply.
Yeah. Low rumble creeping under the stage. Crowd hold breath in a silent rage. Hi-hat ticking like a time bomb clock. Then everything stop. Clap once, tension rise. Clap twice, firing eyes. 3 count tight, pressure peak. On 4, release. Boom,
up, hit shake the ground. Kick drum slam with a cannon sound. Snare roll fast like a marching line. Energy spike, right on time. Voices chanting a raw unison. Heavy stomping, collision. Momentum lock, no fade, no drift. Every beat feel like a seismic shift. If they doubt what we bring to the mic, we flip the doubt into raw ignite. If they try to close the gate, we escalate. War zone, cadence, break the chain. Shock wave rolling through your brain. When the low end slam like a thunder collide, we ride amplified. War zone, cadence, raise the roar. Kick that door, demand our core. When the chant rebound like a battle drum, we become number one. From the pit to the upper tier, every voice loud, crystal clear, no fade, no slow decline. Hard stop, end of the line.